is up? What is happening? Sorry coming to you at 1 a.m. tonight, but it is Friday the 13th. It is a special occasion. It is October Friday 13th officially. Um, here in my state anyway, here in the great Midwest. You know, that, but yeah, right now I got paused on the Paramount Friday 13th Part 2. It's one I wanted to go for because the last time I did the weekly Friday 13th things, Friday 13th Part 2 got screwed up. Got screwed up bad. To the point where I had to delete it. There's all kinds of bullshit and drama going on. There'll be none of that tonight. It's going to be all kicking ass and all fun tonight on this Friday Part 2. So I got 3 pages of facts. I got all kinds of shit going on. Lots of things I want to talk about. It's my favorite Friday the 13th. Oh, man. Let's see. So what is happening? Hey, Gorophobe's here. What's up, Gorophobe? How you doing? Hey, Pat. What's happening, man? Austin. How you doing, bro? Man, what's going on, man? Fiance in the house. What's going on, baby? Love you. How you doing? So, how is everybody this evening on Friday the 13th of October? How is it happening? How's it hanging? Is it hanging left? Hanging right? Hanging straight ahead? Oh, how is everybody? I'll talk to you guys much anymore. Basically, just Sunday matinees and special occasions, basically. We have a lot of things planned, but live streams aren't really much a part of that. Basically, what I'm doing now, I'm going to be doing music reaction vids, be doing uploads on uh, like new physical media stuff like that, some vitals and everything that I'm collecting now. And then special occasions, you know what I mean? Got Halloween coming up. You're doing that. Black Christmas, I already got that planned for Christmas Eve. But other than that, you know what I mean? Just not so much live stream anymore. If you couldn't tell already. Uh, but it's nice to see you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy, give me that thumbs up. But yeah, I got a pause there. If someone doesn't own this movie or whatever, I got it right on here. Just believe it. No, I haven't. I've heard about a lot of bad shit about it though. I am gonna watch it. I am gonna watch it. But you know, I mean, I'm not in a huge hurry for it. Why? What's your thoughts on it? Have you seen it yet, or I mean, what's the deal on it? Man? How bad is it? Is it awful? Is it awful? Awful? Is it awful? 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 Is it terrible? Is it cool? Is it great? Does it blow? Does it suck? Does it suck and blow at the same time? Give me the lowdown on it, man. Well, fixing the camera here. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Man, I knew it was, dude. What kind of an idiot goes out and you don't get how it is. What kind of idiot goes out and pays $400 million for a movie who hasn't turned a prop for a franchise who hasn't turned a profit since 1973? You know what I mean? Extra Three is great, but it didn't turn a profit. I was there, and me and my friend were the only ones in the damn fucking theater. So you know what I mean? I know it didn't turn a profit, not much anyway. And two, you know, it made it turn one to begin with, but then I think everybody has to their money back. You know, 3 false accusations of attempting to steal stolen a prior visit. They couldn't get their accusations right. What? Accusations on what? What the hell is you supposed to be stealing, man? That's to leave the spirit store this evening. The the spirit store? What's the story on this, man? Here, hold on. Let me turn my chair this way. And what is up with this, man? What exactly is the spirit store? Hey Jay, how you doing? We got some serious drama going on with the somebody's accusing Papa of all kinds of shit. See, okay, you know, you was asked to leave the spirit store. What's okay? Well, what's the spirit store? I mean, is it like a? Is, I mean, is it is the spirit store kind of like a like a Deadhead store or something? Oh, Spirit Halloween. Oh my God. What was you supposed to have stole? Damn. You know, I think if you can prove you didn't steal shit, or if they can't prove that you did, I think you can sue them motherfuckers for defamation. I do believe. If they can't prove that you did, yet they accuse you, that's defamation of character, man. For real. At least that's the way it used to be. Wow. That sucks, man. Well, you got Friday 13th Part 2 lined up, man. We're gonna have a good time with this. I'm talking about the stuff that I wanted to talk about last time. I have 30 different things to discuss throughout and during and on top of and behind and all that bullshit. Damn, man. But everything's cool, man. They couldn't arrest you or nothing, though, right? Yeah. Yeah. Damn. That's bullshit, man. I had someone one time, I was in like a Family Dollar or something, and I noticed all of a sudden somebody's following me around, because I guess I just look squirrely or something. I don't know. I just look guilty of some shit or something. I look rough or whatever. I don't know. But when I left, the chick was like, "Hey," and I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Blah blah blah," basically accusing me of shit. And so I was like, "No, you give your pockets." I said, "No, I'm not gonna give you shit. But if you want to go through them, I'd be happy to sue you after you do." She didn't want to do that, so we moved on with our lives. You know, yeah, get the store, man. Get the store, man. And we'll all come visit your store. We'll all come visit your Spirit Halloween. That sucks too, because Spirit Halloween's a good store. But now you probably don't even feel comfortable going in there, do you? I mean, when you think about going back, I mean, did you pretty much leave that place going, "Fuck you, I'm never coming back here again"? Tomorrow, turn tonight, go allowed tomorrow. Why they ask you not to return tonight if you hadn't done nothing? What'd you tell them to blow you or something? So they just said you can't come back tonight. Hmm. Bummer, man. That kind of shit just pisses me off. You know what I mean? I'm not exactly difficult to piss off to begin with. You know, it's not like you guys don't already know that, right? No, I mean, I'm not easy to piss off, but at the same time, I'm not difficult. You know what I mean? I don't like to be offended. You know what I mean? I don't like, especially something like that. You know what I mean? You know, that's the worst thing. You can accuse me of anything as long as it's the truth. Accuse me, but don't be accusing me of shit I didn't do. You know, or so I didn't say, or just whatever. That's the kind of stuff that gets me fired up. Well, you're welcome, Jay. Oh man, thanks for what? But I mean, you're welcome, but thanks for what? Appreciate you guys coming by. Like tomorrow to talk to the general manager will only make statements from there. Right? Okay. Yeah, man, great. Let's throw this back up here real quick right here. One more time in case for whoever doesn't own it and all that. You know what I mean? You can check it out. There it is. Anybody needs any time, let me know. And we're gonna do this. But yeah, I figured you already owned it, Austin. Probably several times, like me. Speaking of that, here's VHS, mint condition. Here is a DVD. When they start coming out with the luck ship. Oh, I think I got another one too. There's a part two from the Screen Factory set. Here's the Steelbook part two. And here is my German media book of the second. So y'all seen this before, but I'll show you again. Yeah, yeah. Pages for wood. Yeah. It's like watch the steelbook version this time. Version. Cool. 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 Raising hell tomorrow then. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Gots to, man. Gots to. Make them apologize. Make them be like, I'm so sorry, sir. Please accept our apology. Be like, well, it depends on how loud you want to apologize. You apologize for a free mask or something. You know? Make them pay. Make them pay. Listen. All right, man. If no one needs me any more time, thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Um, hell yeah, hell yeah. This is Sackhead Jason. Last time we checked out Jason, I was with I was with Eric and Ninja and Russell. That was a couple weeks ago. Um, Gino didn't make it, unfortunately, and that's one of his favorites too. That's when we did the remake, and we had a hell of a time. Let's look at that. Hang on just a minute here. Let me throw my little banner on here. Throw me banner on. Yeah, now I feel complete. There we go. There we go. Criticism is it? Yeah, yeah. I have that, but I haven't watched it yet. Hey, Ron, how you doing, bro? How's the channel going, man? Paramount. Yeah. No. Hey, Ninja, how you doing, man? My Aussie brother from another mother. Oh man, we kick some ass and fly 13 Park. Dude. All right, man. If nobody needs any more time, we'll come out yeah, yeah, yeah. Turn them into a big ball of candy. Yeah, of cotton candy. There you go. There you go. Turn a big ball of that shit, man. Have the clowns eat them. Okay, I'm gonna count this down for you guys, and we're gonna go, man. 5, 4. Stop me if you need me to stop. 3. It's your last chance. 2, 1. There we go. I'm gonna put my sign right now. The Gulf and Western Company. Oh yeah. Hey, what's going on, Juno? How you doing, man? I love it. See, I love how this one starts. Um, this one doesn't necessarily start right at the end of the other one, but then she has those flashbacks and everything, which makes it really cool. I like how they do that. But then after this, man, they do one of my favorite things that there is to do in see is start right at the end of the last one. I think that is so cool because it makes it feel like you're doing just. It makes it feel like it's one film. Halloween 2 in 1981 does a really good job of that. I discussed that when I did Halloween 2. Um, these things that I want to talk about during this movie. Uh, I tried to talk about it before, and I've spoken about it. And Marta Cope, that plays Sandra in this, um, I'm not sure what shape she's in now, but she was in really bad shape last I heard. I think she suffered a lot of personal tragedies and stuff, and I didn't even recognize her from the pictures I seen. I hope she's doing well. If anybody gets a chance, you be able to find her on Facebook or anything like that, get on there and give her some words of encouragement because she's really suffering, and I'd hate to see anything happen to her. I really love her character in this, and she just, it really concerns me. I just worry about her because, at one point she was missing. They didn't even know where they find her. You know what I mean? So hopefully they found her. Hopefully she's okay. If you find her, Marta Cope, let me see. Make sure I got this right. Marta Kober, Martakober. It's plays Sandra. So yeah, kind of check on her. Those words of encouragement. You know what I mean? Because we all need that sometimes. We sometimes we all need some people in our corner. So just getting out of the way. Fucking see, that's the problem with ever redoing this or rebooting this is people can't help. but to compare, you know, whoever's going to play Pamela Voorhees, to Betsy Palmer. You know what I mean? Of course, he wasn't even supposed to be in the water by himself. He was born with hydrocephalus, and he had a lot of issues going on. So he shouldn't even been in the water by himself. They were all struggling somewhere. You're just not going to be able to compare to her because the way she switches back and forth from being okay to, she's like, what, Jason? And then she switches, you let him drown. You never paid any attention. Ah! So it's like, and then all of a sudden she's like, we can go now, dude. Ah! And someone's running at you with a knife going, ah! You know what I mean? It's like, beat her with that fucking, I'll beat her again. Keep beating her with that fucking poker, man. I didn't let him play. Yeah, well, that's cool, man. That's cool. I'm just saying. Last I heard, back when I did my notes for this, when I was doing it, when me and Sean were doing this, I didn't get to this stuff, and I really want to talk about it. Because that time she was missing, so hopefully that's. I'm gonna check on it after the film's over and see how. Adrian King said that this little fight that she does with Betsy Palmer out here on the beach, she said she was rough with her. So yeah, I know, man. Well, because ain't nothing a true sequel. If it is a true sequel, it absolutely sucks. It's either some kind of reboot or something. You know, they need to because having the one continuous film vibe is so important. I think. Oh, by the way, I got to find people throwing on. Now this shirt, I think it's the Gutter Garbs, and I got this during. If you know anything about Gutter Garbs and all them stuff, they'll do like a weekend sale, and it's like you get like 72 hours to buy it, and if you don't, you never get a chance to do it again. So luckily, I got that, and on the back it's got Jason with the hood. I'll show that later. Because, well, yeah, it did. Yeah, yeah. Bessie Palmer is pretty cool. Amy King did a good job too. I mean, I don't like her character as far as Final Girl goes all that much, but she did a good job. So this one, I think, it's got one of the best Final Girls ever made, ever. You know, she she did something no one else ever really did in this series. She actually sat there and thought about Jason and thought about what he must have went through and how it must have affected him. And she the only one to really look at it from his side. Cool. Part seven. Oh, that's cool, man. Part seven's highly underrated. Highly underrated. You remember very much? Well, I remember some creepy kid pulling me into the goddamn water. The boy, Jason. Jason? In the lake. The one pulling me in the water, motherfucker, when you watching. We didn't find any boy. We didn't see no Jason, man. I think you might be crazy. Here's the description. Pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I know, man. Yeah, yeah. You got a lot of the same outlook I do on things. It's not quite as loud as I am about it. I have a loud personality, don't I? Um, yeah. I just, I'm, I, I'm just not gonna live stream like I did anymore. All the time, like 3 days a week, like I did. Just on Sunday, the Sunday matinee, and special occasions. Like now, that era is over. You know what I mean? I kind of did what I wanted to. I can't change the watch along, kind of to help revolutionize it, accomplish that. So I'm happy with that. This one, 90s, yeah. Oh fuck, man, Kmart. Wow. Did you guys ever hear of the Hills department store? You guys, anybody out there ever have a Hills? It was called Hills, and man, they had the greatest toy section. They had action figure section for a while. It was awesome, man. Much better toys than Kmart, Walmart. It's called Hills. Just Hills, man. Mom, believe Mom getting her ass now. See, because that's the whole thing here. That's what people don't understand. Jason didn't travel a long way to get to her. It's not like he hopped a plane and went and found her. She didn't leave the area. She stayed in the area. So she basically got her apartment, a little job, and she basically stayed in the area. So Jason just footed it to where she was at. That's why her mom's calling her from there. That's why she's like, where'd you come home? You know what I mean? Because she stayed in that area. Hey, Russell, how's it going, man? How are you doing this evening? Thanks again for joining us for the remake Friday, man. Appreciate it. You're a little quieter than I thought you. That's the first time I really seen you on the edge. You're a little quieter than I thought you'd be. But I guess I should have known that. You never really say, you really don't talk a real lot, usually anyway. So I guess I should have guessed that. I expect you. But thanks, I appreciate it, man. Sure. Venture. We had Hills, and one time we had another one called, oh God, what was that? Fucking X or some shit. Of course, Kmart. Um, trying to think. Uh, we never got a real good toy store. I mean, we had a little one. We had a little KB toys, but toy stores are important. Gotta have toys. And I think this call here is just basically just a wrong number or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know you like to listen. So, Hills was basically made, I think, like Indiana. This has got one thing about these early Fridays too, especially the first four and I'd say six, has got this cast. It feels like people that you know. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll still do the Haunt League on 26, man. Hell yeah, that's a special occasion. Man, sure. But the cast in the early days of these just feels so good. You know what I mean? They have this thing. They feel like people you know. You know what I mean? They make asses of themselves. All kinds of shit. You know. We even got a creep in this one. You know what I mean? Russell Todd. He's even a creep. You know what I mean? Fucking Scott. Yeah, he creeps around and shit. He just oh, all right. That's cool. Oh, no problem. Man. Thank you. You're always great to have one there, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the um Invasion of Bison Snatchers remake. I always praise that movie, man. That's such a good one. That remake is. It's such a good. It's one of the few that I think rivals are better than the original. Kind of like the thing, you know what I mean? The Fly, they rival or are better than the original. Right, but oh, dude, I've seen all these. Like I said, I've seen the first eight in the theaters, like opening weekend. Main. That's such good makeup effects. Stan Winston originally was doing these effects, but he had another engagement or something going on. He had to leave, and let me see, who did he leave it to? What was the name of the guy he left it to? Carl Fullerton. And at the time didn't have a lot of experience. Did a great job in this movie, and he ended up later on. He ended up making a list and doing some. He ended up in Philadelphia and Sons of the Lambs, working on those movies. I love that. Friday the 13th Part Two, just like the original, come up. Like the original one, the Friday the 13th flies over, shatters some glass. But this one, the Friday the 13th flies over, stops, and then Part Two comes through, and smashes through it. So basically, what it's telling you is you think Friday the 13th was badass. Check this out. Yes, yes, yes. Great character, absolutely. That's what I thought. They feel like people you know, man. See, Martha Covert, right there was her name. Lauren Marie Taylor. You guys check out that interview JT did with her. It's pretty cool, huh? You see, um, Sir Charles that plays Ted. He actually had auditioned for the Scott and Jeff roles too. You know, of course, didn't make it. Scared to kick it. No, definitely, definitely. Oh hell yeah, man! It's a damn good. And I think out of like the old films like The Fly and The Thing and Basic Life Snatchers, I think the original one is the best of those three. However, I think the remake still might be better than that original. But I mean, as far as the original 1950s versions of those films go, I would say Basic Life Snatchers is the best film out of The Thing, Fly, to me, and in Basic. Like that. Oh hell yeah, man! Nice truck, man. Hell yeah, nice one, man. It's got the big lifts on it and shit. It's got the shorter cab. The cab, it's not quite as long. It don't look like, or not cab. There's the shorter bed. There's what Gorney. I told the others they didn't believe. It was shot in New Preston, Connecticut, actually. It wasn't in Jersey like the original. Like in Kent, Connecticut. And they went to a place called the Peckinack Lodge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It does. It does. For real. There's Marta. Marta Covert. Yeah. She doesn't look. I mean, she's older now, of course, than 40 years ago, 42 years ago. But yeah, she looked so bad last time I seen her. She got made me feel so bad because this film was so important to me. You know what I mean? And you know, I think they didn't realize she was underage here. She was only like 16, 17 years old, and they had footage of her naked. And once they found out that she was underage, they had to scrap that shit. But it still exists. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But just like most of the cars they make now, you know what I mean? Like say, back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, you had cars, you know what I mean, that are fucking classics now. You know what I mean? You get really nice shit. You got muscle cars, all that kind of stuff. Now most cars, even the ones that are made in muscle cars, are kind of throwaway. You know what I mean? They're not built to last 20, 30, 40, 50 years. It's not made that way. They're meant to make you have to turn it in and get another one. They don't want you to be able to have it and restore it. You know what I mean? Kind of like the same way with physical media. They realized that was one of the biggest mistakes they ever made, is made it where people could own the movie, because then you buy it once, you don't have to pay for it again. That pisses them off. You know, they want you to be able to pay for it over and over and over. Oh man, my favorite is like is like a 1967, 68. You guys heard me talking about before. Chevy Camaro, 67, 68. I think 67. Yeah, definitely know once you see it how you feel about it, man. I haven't seen it yet either. Saw X, yes, I am looking forward to seeing that though. Exorcist, I can wait, but Saw, I want to see that one. I'm hearing good things. I'm hearing good things about that. So, see, they're just hanging out. They come off like real people, and I love that about it, man. Yeah, Chevy Camaro Super Sport. Hell yeah, man. Like old boy had in Christine, like Buddy Repperton had in Christine. He had that metallic gray with the black stripe. God, it was fucking beautiful, man. It was. I, I think it was a lot prettier than Christine. Not, nothing wrong with it. Like the Plymouth Fury, the 758 Plymouth Fury, but I just think that 67 fucking Camaro is better. Now, look, and this ended too after like part three or so, or three or four. There wasn't any stalking and shit anymore. You know what I mean? They just didn't stalk like that. You have them watching off from distance. You know what I mean? You just get that music. That Harry Manfredini score just got creepily in there, and they just that's why there's two different eras with Friday the 13th. There's up to about four, maybe kind of into five, sorta, and then from six on is just a completely different era. You know, two different things. And this is a movie that proves, you know what I mean. You got the Lori character, Halloween, all right. You got the Jenny character in here. Even you know, even Alice from the first Friday the 13th. You know what I mean? That trope about, you know what I mean, that Connor has to be the virgin, and she doesn't get high, she doesn't drink. That's bullshit. That shit was not created back then like they act like it was. Because even look, even back to Jess and Black Christmas, she was pregnant and wanting to get an abortion. And then in this one, Jenny goes and sleeps with Paul. Lori was smoking a joint on the way to go babysit. That trope about them, having to be goody goody two shoes and a final girl is bullshit. That's an urban legend, man. That's all made up. It doesn't exist. When you really look at it, it doesn't exist. Because you'll find somewhere, 99% of them, you'll find somewhere, whether you eat smoking joint or drinking or get laid or something. Overlook. Oh, that's cool. Second bug looks like, yeah. You know what that? You know what's funny about that? You know that yellow bug that came out? It came out in 1980, the same year Ted Bundy got arrested, right? Well, they had it to where it's kind of, you know what I mean? Isn't it kind of funny? That's about he got busted like 79 or 78, 79 or something like that. And all of a sudden, a yellow bug almost exactly like his that Jack drove. I always thought that was kind of weird. I wonder if that was coincidence. No one's. I've never really heard anybody talk about that. Where you live at, Ronan? Hold on. Did you say? Okay. Okay then. Yeah, it snows fucked up here too. But that's the thing. And then you got the red bug here. And if you notice, in the book of The Shining, Jack drove a red bug. But if you look in Kubrick's film, in that big wreck that happened there, during the all the snow, there's a wreck. There's a red bug pinned underneath the truck. So I wonder if that was Kubrick's way of saying, "Hey, I've crashed your story, and now this is mine." You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. They just kind of took off, man. Yeah, because they all stayed at the bar or whatever. Yeah, Maryland. Oh well, hell yeah, man, Maryland. So you were still kind of young, but do you remember all the Blair Witch craze and all that shit? You live close to Burkittsville or any of those places? See, she's been sleeping with Paul for a while, so she's far from a virgin. You know what I mean? Well, these aren't, but she's not a kid. You know what I mean? She's a grown ass woman. You know what I mean? She's been having sex for years. drinking, doing drugs and shit. You know what I mean? But she's definitely getting laid. Oh hell yeah, they definitely are, man. Definitely different. She were gonna fuck with him. So for me, it's such a fucking smart ass. Paul deserves this too. He deserves it. He's smug as fuck here, Mister. I'm in charge. Thank you, man. Yeah, yeah, man. Don't forget to give me that like, man. Get this out too. We want to torment as many people as possible, don't we? We want everybody to be a part of this special game. Yeah. I finally got to redo my Friday 13 Part 2. This is it. I'm so happy that I'm able to get some more shit here. Um, yeah, that opening scene with Jason where he stepped in the puddle with the boots, the one, with, at the mom's yell at the kid at the beginning. It's actually a woman, and she was a costume designer, a woman named Ellen Luder. I thought that was interesting. It, yeah, Adrian King had a little bit of problem doing that scene with the phone where they hung up because she was experiencing a lot of that shit at the time. She had a bad stalker. She stopped acting because really, I did not know that, man. Oh, I did not know that, Russell. Wow, I never read the book. The boy died. Damn. This is not looking great. Yeah, yeah, I heard that too. Blair Witch is creepy, man. I don't think it could, you know, the problem is they weren't as good at making them. You know what I mean? There wasn't a lot of them running around at the time, so they didn't know how to fill that time in. So it ended up, seeming like it was a lot longer than what it was. And I think that's where it fucked up. Here's the scene that was we. This was done first. Right before two came out first, but the burning came out a little bit later, and they got a scene almost exactly the same. I wonder how much coincidence that was. You know what I mean? Because they were shooting around close at the same time. That doesn't surprise me about Stephen King, man. It really doesn't. Stephen King's kind of on the fucked up side. This was Lauren Marie Taylor's first movie, first actual film. Great deal. Because yeah, King's not afraid to do anything. He's really not. He's kind of what he is, and what who he is. And, that's just what there is to it. I can understand that. You know, but Scott looking around behind him, he's like, "Well, that guy ended up doing a lot of soap opera shit. He was in a lot of stuff. Was. Yeah, yeah. It was really, yeah. Look, well, you know, I don't know if it's a popular opinion or not, but King kind of after the '80s and shit, he just kind of he ended up repeating himself a lot. Really, he kind of lost. You know, what I mean, a person only has so many stories in them. Just like a songwriter only has so many songs in them. You know what I mean? Character actor only has so many characters. The thing about that is each one can be completely different because you don't have script yet. I see he jumped out of that thing. I'd have been kicking that motherfucker in the balls. Shit, bam! Oh God, I'm sorry. Kicking the balls and run. Yeah, the actors actually stayed in the cabins on the set. John Fury and Bill Randolph and Russell Todd came in. Um, Marie Trailer. Yeah, I guess Bill Randolph and Russell Todd and John Fury came into the cabin and they played a prank. Um, and Laura Marie Taylor, I guess, broke into the one. Um, I guess she hyperventilated until she about fainted. So, oh yeah. I guess Steve Dash, not Warrington, played Jason in all the scenes except for with the window. So, no. What do you mean no? I just think, in my opinion, he just kind of started repeating himself a lot. You know what I mean? You know, whether you agree with me or not, that's how I feel. You only have so many stories in you. You know, he's just a human being. You know, no matter how good you are, you only got so many. Yeah, yeah, I was noticing that. Man. Precious, see what we got. Yeah, well, we got seven now, but yeah. It just makes me wonder if old dude here playing Jeff, it gets so, Bill Randolph, it gets so close to her, knew that she was only 17 years old. You know what I mean? Because damn, man. I mean, I mean, she's a cute kid, but damn, just a kid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was fucked up, because he was a grown ass man. But you guys also got to think times were a little different back then. Um, if he was 18, 29, about 29 and a half, if he was 18 years old, it wasn't looked at so bad. You could be into your 20s and 30s. You wasn't looked at quite as much of a creep as a pervert as you are now, as long as the person was of age. You know, that's just the way it was, you guys. As long as you wasn't, Leslie Vernon, yes. D. Snyder, ooh, dude, shocker. Um, I'm gonna say Behind the Mask of Leslie Vernon should have got at least a couple movies, and My Bloody Valentine should have got at least a couple. I think Snyder's Strangeland is perfect the way it is, and shocker, I was never a big fan, but I thought it was a bit, yeah, I thought he was a bit too silly, too many one-liners. That's the thing I always got my nerves about Freddy later on. She's too many. I don't like my horror too much clown. But yeah, Behind the Mask of Leslie Vernon definitely should have at least two movies. So show you My Bloody Valentine. She's gonna spend the night with Paul here. She's not innocent little virgin chick, and she's definitely the final girl. That's a that's a false trope. Man. Of course, it's the last time we see old Walt. So Voorhees or Myers. Oh God. Um, if you're talking about the original 1978 Halloween movie, it's Myers. Anything after that, Voorhees. 1978 Michael, all day long. It's Myers. After that, he can't hold a candle to Jason. After that, they fucked him up too bad. Gave him that backstory and made his shit dumb. She's been out with Paul. Why is there always a Paul? You know what I mean? You ever notice that? There's Paul every Paul all over the place. That's one point that I kind of want to bring up to you. Do you know in this franchise, and this is just in this franchise, okay, that there was two Pauls, two Terrys, two Sandras, two Vickies, two Scotts, two Marks, um, three Tinas, two Robins, two Joeys, two Eddies, and an Ed. They're stuck on certain things, man. You know. Right. I don't blame you too much. Eh, eh, he's all right. Still didn't capture that same vibe though, man. Stalk, breathe, high gun shit. He can stalk half the movie. That's what made him cool to begin with. That's what made him different. That and the fact that every time he did something to him, he'd die for a second, like he'd lose all his hit points. Then all of a sudden his hit points come back up and they'd sit up and look at you. You know what I mean? They are, man. Paul and Tina, they are and all. No shit, yeah. Really? I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like Drake Beard. He's on dollars. That is such a fucking goof. That's that same guy from Christine that gets smashed into when they car Christine smashing into the Camaro, which breaks my heart by the way, when smashing that thing. And then it bursts into flames. He's stuck back there. He's all fucked up. Yeah, that chainsaw. This is a little bit this is a little bit of foretelling what's going on. Bringing that chainsaw in. It's a good thing she brings it in here. You know what I mean? A little bit, a little bit of foretelling the future here. Oh, part three, Jason is the shit running. Hell yes, that's the man right there. He was the first one to die too. I don't know. He's so much a ticket shit. He just don't fuck with it. You know what I mean? He don't want to go. He's like, man, why you want to go over there and look at that shit for? Man, ain't nothing going on now. You got to think about the muffin thing. You guys think muffin is in the end, or you think that's just part of her dream or whatever? I think the dog they find is muffin. I think muffin was killed. I just, you know what I mean? I don't think any of that shit there at the end happened, except maybe Jason busted through the window. So he planted her butt and stuff. Man, I bet you he did not know she was underage. That's crazy when you look back now and you think about this. You talk about different things. This budget of $1.25 million in 1981, and ended up making 21.7. So pretty good, pretty good. Released on May 1st, 1981 here in the U.S. Wonder why it wasn't on the 13th. But this guy here, the guy that plays, yeah, he's in a few other shows too. If you ever seen Dressed to Kill, he plays the cab driver. Brian Paul's Dressed to Kill. He's a cab driver in that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're a little younger than me though, aren't you, Ninja? You're like your 40s or so. I like this hooded Jason, man. I think it's cool as fuck. Yeah, part 6 and 7, yeah, yeah, you got. But remember seven's when Kane Hodder took it over. The first Mike, exactly, Jay. The first Michael was fucking creepy, man, because he just watched shit, watched it breathe. He was there and then he wasn't, and you know what I mean. And they never captured that the same ever again. They never captured it. It was never captured the same. Right? Oh, 2018 was like, no, he wasn't. No, he was not. You know, now I'm sure old boy could have done it. It just wasn't written like that. It just wasn't written correct. Wasn't directed correct. You know, we're 7 weeks. Oh, okay. So you're closer to my age than I thought. Okay. The original Michael fucked with me, man. But yes, so do I. I think it's overrated too. They didn't capture it. They just didn't do it. This guy here, this sheriff, played by Jack Marks. Yeah. Uh, this guy couldn't drive. He had never drove a car in his life. So when he's driving the car down through there, it's the first time he had ever drove. So you know what I mean. That's why you didn't have a lot of. You know what I mean? That first time driver shit. You're hitting the brakes and. They had to do that. But that's the only time I ever drove in his life. He just never drive. Some people just don't like to drive. You're the fucking smart ass here. What do you mean? There's no punishment? I gotta even reprimand him? Jenny, no seconds on dessert tonight for Jeff and Son. He just looks at him like you cocksucker. Fuck, smart ass. Yeah, man. Paul holds a smart ass. He's obnoxious. He really is. 28, damn man. You did, man. But I would trade it in with you though. You can have my experience if I can have that age back. And trust me, I got lots of experience. I think you're 28 any day, man. 28 was a good age for me. That's when I started wrestling. So I was 28. That's when I was 27, 28. When I came for I got lots of things to show, as a matter of fact, before this Halloween goes. Well, I'm doing Halloween night. My Halloween 1978 that I'm doing it Halloween Eve, just kind of like I'm doing Friday 13th, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. on the 30th/31st. So as soon as it turns the 31st, as soon as it turns Halloween, I'll be doing Halloween 1978, 1 a.m. that night or morning, however you want to look at it, Eastern time, of course. So this is how I'm doing these now. Except Black Christmas. Black Christmas, I'm doing a Sunday afternoon matinee on Christmas Eve. Like I said, these are just special occasions and on Sundays now. I'm not doing the regular. Um, it change, make them, I want to delve into a lot of music. I want, a lot of things I want. Like the '60s. I wish I was around the '60s, Russell. Hell yeah. See, I'm at the '60s. Fucking great. I love the '60s. Fortunately, I never got the experience of being born in '73, but I wish I had. It's funny. This made the same year as Halloween 2, and you both get this hammer hook fucking killed. It's nasty. Pink. Which one's better, the one in Halloween 2? What do you guys say? The one in Halloween 2 or the one here? Because remember, one Halloween 2 was on the big old security guard. And here you get the small town sheriff gets the hook because of the hammer. Which one's better? They're both pretty good. This one goes on a split second longer. I think this one's probably better. But the one Halloween 2 is good too. It's creepy, man. You just don't go fuck around this place like this, man. By yourself. You call backup. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. I agree with that, man. Because you're more of a Jason fan too, though. Well, yeah, and he's like, you don't really get to see reaction Halloween 2. That's the problem with it. It's too fast. They were too worried about, you know what I mean? They were too worried about people getting their ass footloose about it. And this one he gets in the back of the head. That makes a difference too. In Halloween 2, he gets it in front of the head. Doesn't yeah, because he turns toward him, he shifts that door, turns and turns, wham. Yeah. They didn't get seconds on dessert, damn it. That made me mad, man. I'd be like, I want some more pudding, man. We just walking around and shit. I'd have played totally stupid. Jesus. Guys, do you notice this? Or if we have any, women out there that like women, are you seeing that Jesus? I'm sorry. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful kill, absolutely. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to mention that. But they're standing right the fuck out going, hello, how are you today? Dude, I just heard a cigarette. Yeah, there's, yeah. She's a cutie anyway. The best ass in probably 13th series history by far. The nipples are pretty too. She got this hair though. You never get to see her with the hair down. That was always disappointing to me. Look, they're taking Jeff's truck. It's like, dude, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd have much people on my pretty truck like that taking off. Call me selfish, but that's a nice truck to just be letting people you just met run off in it. Of course, I think he's letting his buddy. I think he's letting that Ted. He knows that Ted, so I think Ted might be the one driving that, right? No, I've never seen the laser disc at Never. Oh, she is fucking badass. It's her nipples are going, hi, how are you? And I was going, I'm great, how are you? Nice to see you again. Did she? She's not alive anymore? Kristen Baker is dead now? Man, I hope Martha Culber's not dead, man. She looked bad. She was arrested a bunch of times. She was involved with a lot of really, really heavy bad drugs. And I hope she got the help she needed. I really Nothing. She should have been looking for that dog in all over the place, hanging out with everybody and shit. Be like, I'm gonna smell him up. That's a cute little dog. Yeah, yeah. Terry. Yeah, that's Terry. The one she gets stalked by fucking by fucking Scott. Got stalked her throughout the first half of the film until he finally gets fucking snatched up by the feet. Now that scene was supposed to be different. This scene here is supposed to be a little different. Um, she doesn't see him get hung up like that. He's already hung up like that, and he's already dead when she approaches him the first time. But they decided to do it a little bit different and make it to where he gets hung up there, and then she goes and gets blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Tosses it down. But originally, when she found him, Friday 13, not like these scenes that Friday 13th does. There's always the girl that has to get naked and get Blake. You know, why is there always that girl that's got to get naked and take a skinny dip? You know what I mean? I mean, I've been there, you know what I mean, lakes and stuff, and hung out with a lot of people and all that shit lots of times, in my 50 years of life. But and there wasn't someone every single time that had to get naked and go skinny. No, I'm saying it never happened. I'm just saying it didn't happen all the time like that. Poor Jeff with his little skinny arm trying to beat this fucker. Man, this dude's in a wheelchair. Okay, he does everything with his arms. You're not going to beat it. You can use both arms all day. This guy's really good kill. But this is such a badass fight. It's by far my favorite. Always has. I remember I first seen this at the theater. I was 8 years old. Hi. I'm sorry. I feel bad when I say that. I see my fiance on here. She can't hold a candle to you though. Just talking, just makes me feel guilty. When I watch these films, when I do my commentary, I have to do my full commentary. Like, yeah. What is your thing with pulling ears? She's been maybe she's been threatening to pull my ears now for fucking 8 months or something. When me and Sean were doing this together, somehow she was gonna pull both of our ears. And it was when we was watching this, and we were talking about that bullshit with with the other people and stuff. See, that's creepy. Isn't that creepy? Is it right that this guy's sneaking around, snatching her shit and acting all fucking weird like this? I mean, we know he likes her, right? But damn, you girls, wouldn't you be a little creeped out by this Scott dude? Or would you just take it or would you just take it, what I mean, as he liked her or some shit? Doesn't he go a little too far with it? And, I didn't look at it that way back then because it was a different time, but now I look at it a little different. Yeah, it's just too much. It's too much. It's like, come on, man. I know you like me, but that's at the point where you're making me not like you. You know, I liked you. You were cute, but now I'm not so sure you're so cute. Now you're getting creepy. Now you're getting weird, fucking with me and shit, watching me and sneaking around, following me and shit. Yeah, Toronto. Yeah, but Canada's cold a lot though, isn't it? It's free something, man. Yeah, I wouldn't want to just fucking hang there and wait. That's a creepy ass wood. Just be hanging there like, nah, fuck it. I just feel a little. I love this part. I don't think she's hearing. When she comes up, she looks around. She goes like this. I don't think she's hearing anything. I think she's sensing something. You know, it's that gut feeling that you should always follow. Always follow that gut feeling. So, you know, telling you no, don't do it. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure if she's supposed to do that or what. Now you notice he cuts his throat with the other side of the machete. They do that a couple of times. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. It shows it in the blood pours out shit. But this one they were starting to get assy with with all the censoring and shit. Imagine how great these Friday 13s would have been with the gore if they hadn't started being like that. You know what I mean? Imagine how great the kills would have been. No, no. I've done part three a couple different times. This one is basically I'm redoing this one because in my list that we did on for the horror of it when I was doing it with Sean and then with Eric, this is one that I did, but I deleted it because it came out so shitty because so much drama was going on. So this is basically a redo run. One day in the future, I'll probably do part three because I love part three. But as far as right now, no. Got Halloween coming up. Got, Thanksgiving horror coming up. Got Christmas horror coming up. I'm doing this because this is Friday the 13th in October, and that's a special time for it. I mean, I may even do something later on today. Just because it's still before Friday 13th. In October. Right. Me and PA's fucking jerk offs, man. Don't care. They might as well not, man. They might as well not. I don't know what I would do. I'd probably do another press conference later. So if I was to do another one later on today, like I'm sort of thinking about maybe later on tonight or whatever, it'd probably be part three. So And I'll be doing it alone. I much prefer to do these alone. Now, don't get me wrong, I like them with Juno and stuff like that, but I really love to do these alone. It gives me a chance to really talk about the film, really do a comment show. But I might do, that's a good idea. I might do part 3 later. Maybe. Maybe. The wheelchair seat, yeah. That poor fucking guy, man. She had, Lauren Marie Taylor had a thing for him too. She really had a crush on him. And then, she come to find out that he was gay. And it's like, damn. She talked about it before. She's like, it's just my luck. You know what I mean? I'm really into this guy. He's really gorgeous. I really like him. I find out he's gay. She said, she if you haven't seen JT's interview with her, definitely check it out because yeah, they go into that shit for a couple hours, man. They all kinds of different stuff. Definitely go check out JT and check out Duno channel. Go subscribe. Uh, Ninja's got a great channel. Does great reviews. Go join his stuff. And if you got anybody isn't joined up or isn't subbed to anybody, if you do sub to them, watch some of the content or they will not keep your sub. Check out that Kiss pinball machine in the background. This is what she's talking about. See, she's the only one that really gets into this, talks about it, trying to understand Jason. See, at this point, Jason's still just a person. And I love that. He's still just a guy. He's not invincible. You know what I mean? That's what makes this special. This is the only one where you just he can be taken out in this baseball catches him. Really? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's always a bummer. She says my fucking luck, man. Yeah, I'm just not his type at all. It's like, damn. He kissed with her since they're making out. So it's like he's digging her, man, because Marta was cute, you know? And then he finds out she's like 16, 17 years old. I bet he was like, I just wonder if he knew that. I would love to interview him and ask him that. I might try to get him. I might try to get an interview with Bill Randolph. By teens, right? Yeah. Because you don't get, you know what I mean? People used to think back in the day, back at this time, people used to think that everybody that was gay or a man that was gay, you'd be able to tell. You know what I mean? They'd be the flame. You know what I mean? But that's just ignorance. That's just not knowing. You know. And I guess she figured, with the way shit was, you should be able to tell if he was gay. And she found out really quickly that she was wrong. Yes, Ronan. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes. I have stories I could tell about that, but I don't want to tell them. You know, I interesting you. I'll just put it that way. But it's something I don't want to talk about when I know my fiance is on. So we'll get into those stories another time, guys. Cool. I don't feel comfortable talking about it with her. If you get what I mean. Did you come to her kiss? Now, you know what I mean? You look at this completely different now than when she's like 16 years old or something. Right, exactly, Austin. Stereotype, exactly. Everybody got the idea that all guys that were gay would be like, oh, you know what I mean? And that's just ignorant. It's ignorant. That's all it is. People just didn't know. You got to think this was 42 years ago. Right, right. I don't know. Yeah, no ear pulling today. Pulling the ears. What is that? It sounds awful. That'd be embarrassing. I never better show my face again. But yeah, but he kisses the fuck out of her, man. You know what I mean? They're making out. She kissed him, leave her shirt, kiss on his belly and shit. They were digging on each other. I just wonder if anything went on with those two. You know what I mean? They're awfully cozy together. I just wonder, you know what I mean? because he's never really talked about it that I know of. I mean, it's something I could check into, but for that, he's never really talked about it. I just wonder if they didn't have a thing happening there, and then later on he finds out that she's underage because she don't look 16. I mean, she looks young, but she said she was 18. You'd believe her, you know. She wouldn't even got if they'd known she wouldn't even got hired. I think this one's so much better. Not that there's something wrong with the casting the first one because the casting the first one did a great job, but I think this one, I think Steve Miner and shit did such a better job of casting and getting, you know what I mean. He has such a better, and he was so much more experienced than Cunningham. Right, right. He definitely wouldn't. Hell no. You can't blame him. He just, yeah. But I'd love to interview him just to ask him and then just hear what he has to say about it. You know, he might get pissed at me. You know what I'm saying? It might be a quick interview. You know, I would save questions like that till the end just to make sure I got an interview out. You know what I'm saying? But I've never done that kind of an interview. I thought about it, but everybody started doing it, and I don't like to do what everybody does. So I started doing watch along. Let's start doing it my own way. You know, you're not gonna get bored in my watch along. That's one thing for sure. You know, I guarantee you that. I started watching all these watch parties and these watch alongs, man, and I was like, God, they're so boring. People just sit there and just watch the film. You know what I mean? They don't talk about it while they're doing it. Shit. They talk about the characters. They don't talk about the actors. And I said, man, somebody got to change this shit. So that was my point. That was what I did for like over a year and 150, 160 films. Hopefully, I did that. Yeah, you do, man. You got ID people. It's like you go down and give you a blowjob or something. Like, wait, hold on. Can I see your ID, please? I did not like those underwear. Those underwear were so ugly, and it made it look like she has no ass at all. Do you agree? I mean, it makes it look like she has no ass. Now, hopefully, she got more ass than what was. But those kind of underwear just did not show off the butt very well at all. Something about the way they're cut. They look good in the front, but not the back. Yeah, she perfumed that motherfucker up. So my watches, you can talk about all this kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? You talk about anything. I like that. And this poor fucking guy, man. If he could get his arms so he can grab a hold of him, he could kick some ass. You know what I mean? But he's not expecting to get chopped in the head. You know what I'm saying? It's almost unfair. You know, it's almost like, man, that's bullshit. So it's almost like, come on, Jason, man. Could at least give him a chance. He's in a wheelchair, dude. You need to tie top of that, dude, with the back of the fucking machete. He don't even get him with a blade. He gets it with a back. Jason loves that back machete. Watch, because it's the top part that hits it. Oh, right across the face. And then down the stairs. I love that. Whoever's idea that was to have him go down steps like that was excellent. Because they're naked against each other here, these two are. That ain't no bullshit. And in some of the other scenes, some of the cut scenes on this particular shit right here, in this disc, it shows more of it. It don't show her naked, of course. But you can tell she is, and she's right up against him. So I don't know. These days I might try to get him and ask him. Yeah, yeah, it definitely would also. It's creepy. He just walks in there, so quiet in there. Walks in, he grabs his fucking spear. He's like, I don't like that mask, man. That mask fucked up. Toss the mask aside. But I do love the spear, however. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. You know that phone booth that Sandra and Jeff were using at the very beginning of the film where they went to meet Ted? That was a fake phone booth that they built especially for the movie. Well, they was using it, and in between takes, they would take a break there, and a couple of girls walked up, and when they tried to use that phone booth, and the phone wouldn't work, and they didn't understand why, and they didn't realize it was just a set. You know what I mean? It was just a prop. Orgasm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This scene goes a lot longer too. That spear through him, which of course was taken and inspired heavily by Twisted to Death and also Mario Buffer's Bay of Blood. It was done many years before they did. Nice little homage. You gonna stay here? Ted gonna stay here and try to get the waitress. Yeah, poor Mark gets a chop in the fucking face, and these two are up there fucking getting off. At least they got to get off before they got fucking you know impaled. Yeah, that would be great, man. Oh man, I guess they was laughing. I guess the girls were like, "Fuck off!" So, hey, yeah, they're trying to use this phone. Go, what the fuck? And somebody, it's like somebody went on over and been like, "This, look, man, it's just a prop." It just pissed them off because their card broke down. They really need to use a phone or some shit. I guess she's all ready. She aged really well, along Marie Taylor did. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And of course, I got the discs, man. It shows it on all these. It's got some really good special features. Absolutely. Make a chance. Anybody don't have that Friday set that likes physical media, definitely get that Friday set. It's worth the money. Don't get YouTube or nothing. I think it's still in sales stores and shit. I think it's still around. They made quite a few of them. I guess old Gordy walked around talking to himself and shit throughout parts, before his death scene. Old the old man, and they weren't sure if he was losing his fucking shit or he's getting character or what. Yeah, why you up there bothering them to begin with? You know what I mean? They're up there crashing after Scroggin, man. Leave them alone. You just got yourself killed fucking around. I love that. You see his on his thumbnail. He's got that bruised nail. He hit that motherfucker with a hammer or something. That's an actual bruised nail. That looks painful, but it doesn't really show her death scene is so tame. It's really weird because you can tell she gets stabbed somewhere in the midsection, but that's it. You know. And then later on, you just see her in a pile around the shrine, right? Yes, yes. Dude did a good job, man. Carl Fulton did a great job. Like I said, Stan Winston was going to be the original guy because, of course, Savini didn't do it, because blah blah. Jason Daddy doesn't exist, whatever it was. He was overdoing Burning. Stan Winston, legend, was in here doing something. One of his proteges, Carl Fulton, stuck around and did it, but he wasn't able to stay. He did a great job, man. Great job. Like I said, later on, he ended up working on makeup in Philadelphia, Silence of the Lambs. So he definitely ended up going A list. You can't get much more A list than Silence of the Lambs, Philadelphia. Can both Oscar-winning shows. Mouth. Yeah, yeah. I'm just wondering if maybe they thought that they were pushing the envelope a little too much, and that's why they kind of made that one mild. You know, this is a time where they're really starting to be ass. Psycho 2 didn't give a fuck though, did they? Psycho 2 did some damn good kills. It's got that sense, matter of fact. Whoever didn't see it, this is the Arrow Psycho. This is the Atari. This is all on 4K from the video. Yeah, I got it. Got it. In case you didn't see it, I have two sets of these actually. But this is the first one they sent me. Look at this. beat the fuck up. I sent them pictures of it, showed it to them, and they immediately sent me another one. I got one of the very last ones that was available. It's really sold out. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that one. The disc is still okay, but it's just beat the hell up. But look, yeah, they didn't even question it. Pictures. They looked at the pictures and shit. They apologized and sent me another one. Box that was in looked like somebody had been playing hacky sack. I love that part. I love when she goes, Paul, there's someone in this room. Paul, there's someone in this fucking room. Yeah, Psycho 2. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. It's weird shit. It didn't get as much attention, you know what I mean? Because it was kind of a standalone for a minute there. They weren't expecting no 3 or 4 or nothing. So I think it kind of went under the radar. Psycho 2 did. When Friday the 13th wasn't under the radar. This time, Friday the 13th will really, really be paid attention. So that could have something to do with it too, right? It's possible. I love this part. I love it. She does these great ending chase scenes on these. It's like, oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna play that Hellraiser set too. That's gonna be so expensive when I have mine. I hopefully I didn't get mine from Arrow. I got mine from Amazon, so I'm a little worried about that. Oh, you just handed Tariq there. She just runs. She quick getting from one room to the next. Goes. She's not fucking around, man. Because she moved just in time. Because this is the door it comes through with the pitchfork, isn't it? Those locks suck too on those doors. All you'd have to do is give one good kick to this motherfucker. It fly open. Yeah, yeah. It looked like yeah. I've straightened it out somewhat. You should have seen what it looked like before. All the cases to the movies. I'm thinking about selling the movies themselves, just the 4Ks and stuff. But there's only one of the cases that's not broken. Like I said, the discs are perfect, man. The art cards are perfect in it. Booklet's so. But I'm gonna have to get new 4K cases before I can even sell it. I'm not gonna sell the cases busted, and I can't sell it as a box set, unfortunately, unless somebody be willing to pay a really really off price for it. You know what I mean? And also somebody for tough man, 20, 30 bucks as is. The movies are perfect, nothing wrong. Art cards are great, posters. Booklet's got a couple little spots in it, but it's the package around it. It's fucked up. Yeah, but I complained. I've got a nice, beautiful. They took extra care. They put extra bull wrap and everything, and that. Oh yeah, Jenny's a tough motherfucker, man. She got that tomboy feel about it. She got her autograph for her too. I love Amy Steele. I got a thing I did a year and a half, 2 years ago. When I was doing a final girl thing. It's like 2 or 3 minutes long where I talked about her and discuss find the final girl section of my playlist. If you want to check it out. Yeah. But hey, at least they jumped right in there. They didn't argue with me, nothing. They took one of the last ones they had, and right after they sent that, like the next day, I said it just sold completely out. Oh, I kicked you right in the balls. How many people kicked Jason in the ball? Yeah. You had someone trying to kick to Jason in part 6 in the ball? Didn't somebody do that shit sometime later on, 6, 7, 8, or something like that? Didn't somebody try to kick him in the balls? By then, he didn't even have no balls, you know? They fell off when he was in the lake. He didn't have no balls and shit no more. Love this music with it. Dun, 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 dun. She's so fucking smart, man. Um, 70, 80 bucks, something like that. Oh, dude. Look, look at this. Sorry, just for my room. Look, in the Halloween room behind me. Oh yeah, my brother. Oh yeah. I got like 200 NECAs. Here, let me turn on lights for Halloween. I need a video showing off all that shit. Well, yeah, about the same, maybe a little cheaper, but yeah, a little cheaper maybe than Hellraiser, maybe 10, 20 bucks. I'd have to check it out, but yeah, something like that. But the reason I went for that Hellraiser set on Amazon is because on Amazon it's like 60 bucks. Oh man, hell yeah! Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Oh God, a lot of money, a lot of years, a lot of time, a lot of love involved. A lot. Look at plug this one out and make sure you know. Oh, speaking of Lego figures, look, just for the occasion, who Jason with the spear, getting ready to spear Jeff and Sandra. And here he is without the hood with the pickaxe. Thank you, man. God, you wouldn't believe it. I hate to think. If I was just, like I said, if I was and really, really consider all the money involved in the shit, like I said, I just got some original Halloween theatrical art cards. These are genuine. These are real. They actually came to the theater in 1978. I have the art collection of. Yeah, I got Tropical Range. I got Funhouse. Up there, I just got about 3 weeks ago is actual theatrical one sheet poster of Scanners. It actually came from the theater. Um, yeah, I'll show you guys my Halloween stuff before we get off here. Remind me. She's damn lucky that chair broke. See, there's where that chainsaw come in. See, and he reacted like a man actually would. He's like, fuck. You get Jason in part 4 and on, and he's gonna stick that chainsaw right up your ass. He's right come at him with it. You know what I mean? He's like, what you trying to do? It's gonna go up the ass. It's gonna go. But in this, he's more like a dude. Like that fight he had with Paul, they were all over the place together. Paul was giving him a fight. Clay Pine slapped the shit out of Paul and then shook for a minute anyway. Yeah, James B. Courtney did a great job as Michael. Don't get me wrong. I just think he was directed wrong and he was written wrong. Now, if he was directed and written by John Carpenter and Deborah Hill, and I say John Carpenter and Deborah Hill because it's not John Carpenter, it's Halloween. It's John Carpenter and Deborah Hill's Halloween. That's the way it should have been written. It should have said John Carpenter and Deborah Hill's Halloween because she wrote just as important as shit in that film as John Carpenter. Without her, you'd have none of the interactions with Linda and Andy and Lori, and you'd have none of that shit. She wrote all that stuff. It's just as much her film as it is good. I don't have any of the Toonie Terrors, man. Um, I'm just not big on them for some reason. A couple of them I wish I'd have got, but I didn't. The shrine to his mom. Now that's creepy, and that's another reason why I'm going to do this one in October. Yeah, I wanted to do it anyway. But this one's got that shrine has got such a Halloween feel to it, just a Halloween season feel to it, doesn't it? Very cool, very cool. Toys are great. Horror toys, horror stuff, just in general. Yeah, I'll show you my scanners one sheet too that I talked about. Take you guys for a small little tour around here before we get off here. I've never really done that before. So Jason gets the head. He just snatched it after it was chopped off by Alice, I guess. You know what I'm saying? He sees the crazy. You know, she's not doing. She doesn't know the crazy side to his mom. She never met his mom. She don't know. She'd be like, Jason, mother's talking to you. You know, and then smile. The way she'd go back and forth between shitty and smile. She doesn't know that. But Jason is seeing her do that. He's seeing the mom side of her. It's completely. See, she got a little rougher there. Just like, Jason, mother is talking to you. And all of a sudden, she's like, he's seeing his actual mom do that. But of course, you know, Jenny doesn't know how she was. So that's why he's still doubting it because he doesn't know how she doesn't know how his mom was, how she's just guessing. At the reward. He's thinking, man, this is not how my mom was, man. This is like you know, this Jason isn't the smartest Jason. He's really not. Now, and Humongous, another film that I really love a lot. There's a scene kind of like this. The Humongous took this, where she acts like Humongous's mom, the chicken that does. But he turns aside and all of a sudden he sees mom. He's like, Dad, that's my mom. Yeah, my mom. My favorite band. I loved God. I loved early Guns N' Roses. I loved Disturbed. I love Metallica, Kill 'Em All Through and Justice for All. Some like some Megadeth back in the day. I also love a lot. Believe it or not, I'm also a big fan of. I'm also a big fucking love song fan. I love Chicago, fucking Journey. Lots of shit, man. I love every kind, but my favorites for what I mentioned. I'm a sucker for a great love song, or for just a great ballad in general. You know what I mean? I like it all, man. Chop. It makes me wonder why she chopped him in the shoulder. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have to have a wide open love to you, man. I've never got it with people who you know what I mean, who only like one kind. You've got to be open. You know what I mean? But favorite band was one's basically the ones that I named. Like country music. Yeah, country is probably my least favorite. Yeah, the Misfits. Oh, the Dead Kennedys. You know the Dead Kennedys. Have you heard of the Angry Samoans? They did. They did a song called. It's actually named Two Ton Turkey, but they're a band. They're kind of like the Dead Kennedys, and they do a song called Two Ton Turkey. That's absolutely fucking great. They're a serious punk band. The Angry Samoans. But oh yeah, I love the Misfits. I'm a big Danzig fan too. Check out the Angry Samoans. Check out the song Two Ton Turkey. Or and sometimes it's called I'm a Pig. So look for that song. It's a great fucking fun song. I'm a pig now, baby. I'm a pig, pig, pig. It's killer. If you enjoy the Dead Kennedys, you'll enjoy the Angry Smoke. Sex Pistols, yes. Mommy, I'm not an animal. Mommy, it's in my Porsche. Buddies, I'm not an animal. Uh, you got the Dead Boys, you got Bad Brains. Don't forget about Bad Brains. Remember that was all black dude fucking punk band back in the day. Why me? Why you? Why us? No trust. Why me? Why you? Why us? Yeah, no trust. No trust. Now, I think this whole thing here, I think this is like a dream. I think Paul is already dead. You know, this scene here, um, this was the one that was done by Gillette, Warrington Gillette. This scene fucked her up. Like she couldn't sleep for a while. Yeah, like that was the group that Iggy was with, isn't it? No, wait, maybe Iggy Pop. Um, but yeah, I think this is just a dream. Um, but this scene messed her up. Even though she knew he was coming through that window, when he actually did, it fucked her little. Amy Steele said it took her a while to get over. Because Muffin's dead. That was Muffin. They see. But see, she doesn't know that because remember they kept it to themselves. That Jeff and Hunter kept it to themselves. They found it. They just know that Muffin ran off. They didn't. So that's why she's able to see it in this dream. People screamed in the theater. I seen this when this part happened. People screamed. He heard him. So the first time he tried to go through that window, you had the Stooges. Yeah, that's right. Warrington Gillette hurt himself when he first tried to go through this thing, and then they fixed it up, and then the second time it worked out. He just ran into this fucking thing about knocking his brains out. I guess. Iggy Pop school, yeah. Now this, she's not dreaming here. Where's Paul? Paul's dead. Now Paul's fucking dead. Yeah. Now they was gonna. Now part three was going to be starring her, and it was going to be kind of like Halloween 2, you know, where he goes after her in the hospital or whatever type thing. But her agent told her no. You know, you get a big name, you can turn it down. Your career's on its way, and it didn't, and it wasn't, and it didn't take off. And now she wishes she had done it. We'd have had a completely different part three. Now I'm not sure it's a good thing or a bad thing because I like part three, but you know, there's that head and that head here at the end when they show it, it was gonna open up his eyes and smile or some shit. Yeah, yeah. While he was doing that shit, he shaved his shoes. But good one, good fucking shit. All he was yeah. I tried to pick up the steel book over this time. But yeah, I don't know. I might do if you guys want. I might do part three later on today or later on tonight. You know, in honor of Friday the 13th. Might do part three. If you guys want me to, just let me know, and I'll do it. Um, I am turning a light here, and I'll show you guys a couple things. I never really showed. I've never really done this before. Never really done this before. I'm gonna take it off the stand here. What's up? All right, now let me show you a little bit of movies here. Now, let's see. Wait a minute. Wait. Let me. Well, I don't have my My Living Dead up there, but here's some of the stuff from the top. This Suspiria, Number Collection. I like. You know, I got this. My Living Dead goes there, but I have this is a video that I'm going to do. So you know, here's my Halloween thing. Now here's some NECA stuff. Here's Nightmare on Elm Street. If you can see what I'm showing you here, there's some Star Wars shit here. We got Evil Dead, Phantasm. Some. Don't want to show you too long because I plan on doing videos on it. It's Friday the 13th. It's my Universal, Terminator and stuff. So that's stuff down here. Here, right here. There's the wrestlers. Like I said, I'm doing it real quick because I'm going to show this stuff off another time. Here's my autograph wall. Right here, my autographed Sid Haig, Captain Spaulding figure. Here is my one sheet original Scanners poster. This actually hung in a theater in 1981, 82. Here, right here, right here. Okay, now show you Halloween room. Figure up there, posters, more stuff there. Go real quick to you. There you go. Down here, some baling. All right, guys. That's it. That's it. Just a little taste. Just a little taste. I'm gonna give a little to you because, like I said, I want to do videos of it. No, I don't want to. You know what I mean? I want it to be cool. I got a lot more to show, but yeah. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But yeah, give me a vote. If you guys want me to do Private Peace Part 3 later, you guys join me. We'll fuck around. Let me know. And I'll do it later on tonight. Give you guys a couple minutes to think about that and tally it up. Yeah, I didn't show it to you too great, did I? Sorry, it was kind of blurry. But I just kind of wanted to give you just a taste of it, okay? Just a little taste. Just a tease. Because I do plan on doing a video, a collection. So you see my mess down here that I got going. Unfortunately, I got a little mess there. But anyway, don't forget to give me a thumbs up on that, guys. Did you guys ever get me past 7? Let's see what we got here. Eyes are better than 7, I think. Let's see here. See what we got. Come on, come on. Still just 7 on it, really? All right. Guys, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do part 3 later on, and we'll fuck around and do the same thing over again, except part 3. But until then, thanks for joining me, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks for stepping in. Much love to y'all. It's great, always great to see you guys. Hope you enjoyed the little tease I gave you. And yeah, let me know in the comments. Give me a vote and let me know. Because if I don't get a vote, if you don't let me know, then I'm just not gonna. Is that a thumbs up? Do you would like it, man? Cool. Man says cool. Hope to see everybody later. All right. Well, we'll see. Everybody have a great night, a great morning, and all that. And I might see you later on. Like I said, let me know in the comments. If I get no comments, then I'm not going to do it. But cool, mate. Awesome. Um, so if I get the comments, guys will see me. You guys will see me later, and we'll hang out again. So good night, everybody. Much love to you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. Hold them close. You don't know how long they're going to be around. Don't forget that. Much love from me to you. Don't forget, I am Gorafil. You guys are not. Take it easy.